tonight.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steelers defense getting prepared to go to work here in this second week of the preseason. And one of the guys tasked with slowing down this passing attack will be this man on the perimeter.
And one of the notes that I write down continuously when I watch him on tape, just how tough and physical he is, whether he's playing the run or playing the pass downfield. In a lot of ways, in run support, he's like an extra linebacker.
Allen going to go to the air right away. Flushed out right. He gets away from one. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Allen now looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Now it's 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. They run for the first time with James Cook. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets...
Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They're down 3-0 here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They run the counter with Cook. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Allen's throw going to be taken in by Knox. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now.
Touchdown! Keon Coleman. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider. On 1st down, Allen. And Cook has it, left side. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a 1st down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now Allen. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They trail here in the second quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 6 now. To the air, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's caught by Coleman. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Allen going to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL